anybody, any trader, any single person out there that's teaching you or telling you anything about trading, that's not showing you what I'm about to tell you, what I'm about to show you right here in today's video, it's not really telling you the undiluted truths of what trading is all about. I mean, my experience this week is something that, almost every single trader out there experience. And I mean, anybody who cannot come up in front of the camera and tell you that this is exactly what trading is all about is not revealing the whole truth of what trading is to you. That person is trying to hide some truths from you. My experience this week is something I believe every trader out there also experienced the same thing. I mean, yes, every trader has. I'll be showing you right here the trades I took this week, 5 good trade setups, and how everything played out. I mean, this is something that everybody out there, every trader out there, I believe everyone experienced it. But some are just afraid to tell you the whole truth, not to scare you away, or trying to sell something to you, instead of them to tell you the whole truth that this is what trading is all about. These are the ups and downs of trading. These are the challenges every trader, I mean every single trader, passes through the same thing. Winning streak, losing streak, everything. Every single thing. Here was the first trade I took this week. That was on NZD-USD. I would have taken, let me not say I took, I would have taken that trade this week. I analyzed the charts, do my normal analysis. In short, let me just show you guys how I came about that analysis on NZD-USD.
So here, this trade would have been my first trade of the week. This was on NZD-USD. So you know how I analyze my chart now using trend line and horizontal support and resistance level. So I looked at here, this was a first touch, a second touch, a third touch. So this market break above the trend line, give us a retest, and I see it's returning back. This was a first touch, a second touch, and this was a break below this trend line, and you can see the chart closing, this candlestick closing below this trend line. And here is another horizontal resistance level, support level. So I was expecting a retest to this level and a drop minimum to this next support level right here. So let's go to the 1 hour chart. This was exactly what I did. So what I did here, I set a pending order right here. I set a pending order right here, place my stop loss above it, just 10 pips stop loss. That was what I was using, and I was going for a 40 pips take profit. 10 pips stop, 40 pips take profit. But do you know what the market did? Just 2 pips to activate my order. It failed to activate the order and moved straight to take profit. Oh guys, this week the market has not really been, for the past 2 weeks now, the market has not really been funny to me. It's not really funny to me at all. It has been very harsh to me. It has been very harsh to me, honestly. Guys, it has been very harsh to me. Just look at it. The first touch right here, the second touch right here, then coming above here. This is a breakout. This is a support level which will later turn to resistance. Expecting a retest here and drop into this next support level right here. I just set my pending order sell limit here, place my stop loss above here and my take profit here. But guess what? The market just moved up few pips to activate. Boom, it went straight to SL. That's it. That was how I lost that setup this week. So
have you seen how that trade played out? I mean, those 2 pips to my entry point, it left and head over to take profit immediately. Reality of trading. 2 pips to my entry price, it left and smashed my take profits. The same thing again. I mean, you can be patient, proper risk management, avoid FOMO, FOMO, what we call the fear of missing out in trading. I don't chase trades. Once I analyze a chart, I set my pending order, reach my normal 1% per trade. I did everything right, but guess what? The market still had to do what it has to do. And there's nothing I can do about it. That's just one reality of trading. There's nothing I can do about it. That was an NZUSD. The same thing happened right here on AUDUSD again. This same week again. Let's watch and see that AUDUSD trade again. I'll be showing you here.
So guys, here is another trade again on AUDUSD. Like I said, this week I don't really understand what's happening to me this time around. Understand? I don't really understand. I saw this setup right here. Let me zoom out. Let me zoom in small. Okay. So I saw this setup right here. What you see here is a support level, another support level. Here it was a false break. You understand? Here was a false break. It went back into the trend, into the zone. And right now, I saw a clear break below this level. Placed a sell limit order here. Placed my stop loss here and my take profit here. But look at what the market just did. Move very close to my entry point, and I don't know.
The same thing happened right there on AUDUSD. Went close to my entry points, it left. Went for head take profits. Same experience. I mean, they say patience is the main thing you need in this market. But I can tell you that patience only is not enough. Yes, throughout last week I never took any trade. Coming this week, the first trade did not trigger me NZUSD. The second trade was on AUDUSD. The same thing again happened. And here is another one again on USD card. My third trade setup for the week. Here is it on USD card. Sorry, not USD card, USD CHF. That was on USD CHF, US dollars and Switzerland franc. USD CHF. I saw this clear setup, very clear setup. I set my pending order, and that trade was to give me nothing less than 1:6, which would have brought me out of drawdown and put me in profit. But guess what? Just look at how this trade played out.
Okay, right on the 4-hour charts here again. If you check here now, you see that on USD CHF, here was the first touch here, the second touch here, the third touch here again, and coming here again, I saw a fourth touch here and a drop. Then this market came here and closed significantly above this resistance level here. Let's go to the daily charts. Let me show you something there. So right here on the daily charts here, I saw a resistance here, Here is also another resistance, and price closed significantly above here. I'm anticipating a retest at this level. Then from here, the next take profits to the next level, which is here. So this was a risk to reward ratio of I think 1:6. 1:6. But look at what the market did. Came very close to my entry points. Look at it here, this candlestick. It did not tap me in and head over to take profit the next day. That's my experience this week on USD CHF also.
You just saw it. The same thing. How it also played out. Then finally, I saw two bad trades. Let me not just call them bad trade setups, because they're also my trade setups on gold. I analyzed the chart, do my normal analysis. In short, let me show you the analysis. It was a losing trade though, but I'm going to show everything here. I'm not hiding anything from you guys, so I'm not hiding anything here. That one hit my stop loss. There's nothing to There's nothing to hide there. It stopped me out. I lose my normal 1%, $100 per trade. So let me just show you guys how I did that one too.
So guys, here is the first trade I took for this week. Here's the first trade I took for this week, and it happened to be a losing trade. Yeah. So here is what I did here. Like I said, this was the first touch, another touch, which is now the third touch. Then the market came right here, break below the trend line, give us a retest of the trend line, and dropped. So right now, what I'm seeing here now, I'm expecting gold to drop to this particular low. This low, I'm expecting it to reach this low. So what do I did here? After today's Thursday, the 31st of July 2025. So I look back here. If you watch here, you will see that here is a support level which try to act as a resistance here. Coming here is another support again. So when I zoom to the right, you can see that price closed significantly below this line. So I was expecting a retest of this level and a drop, but guess what? Instead of a retest, the market continued. So this trade ended up stopping me out. So I end up losing 1% on this trade. I've lost 1% of my account on this trade again, which means I'm now 4% down. But I'm also looking at another level again, another level here, which is this level up here. If gold comes here again, I may take another trade again.
That was it on gold. The two trades I took on gold, I took another one on Friday. I could not record that one also. So I took that fifth trade, my fifth trade setup again on gold, and that one just head over to my stop loss also. So I equally lost 2% this week, and right now here's my account balance. I'm 5% down, 5 good percent down in a loss, 5% down. And mind you, my overall drawdown on this account is just what, 8%, which means I'm left with just 3% to go. Only 3 trades to go, and I'm still following my rules. Remember, I told you guys that my major rule here is what, to risk nothing less and nothing more than 1% on every trade till I blow the account. And I'll not say because I'm in a losing streak or because I am losing, I should now reduce the risk to 0.5% or 0.7. No, I'm not doing that. What the main plan I had in play was 1% per trade, nothing more. If I risk above it, I have failed my plan, and if I risk below it, I'm going against the plan also. I'm not risking less and I'm not risking more. I'll continue to still follow it, and let me just see how it plays out. So this thing just reveals the whole truth of what trading is all about. I mean, you can do everything right. You can do everything right and still lose. There's no two ways about it. Nothing much. Be patient, risk management, do this, do that. You can apply all those things and still get stopped out. But one thing that gives me confidence and big hope in this thing is this. I've been in a situation like this. Situations like this, they come and go. Every trader experiences the same thing. Every strategy experiences the same thing. There are times when you experience, winning streaks, profit back to back, back to back, back to back. And there are times also when you experience losses back to back. There are times when the market will be, neutral. Profit, loss, profit, loss. These things are normal. There's no two ways about it. It's not every trader, including the gurus you are seeing out there, they also pass through the same thing I'm passing through right now. So I've seen traders have up to 10 losing streak, 15 losing streak. Understand? And they are still pushing. 15 losing streak, 10 losing streak. The only way to beat the market makers in this market is just what? Risk management and risk to reward ratio. Make sure for every 1% you are risking, you are gaining 2% and above. That's just the key. Never really risk more than 1%, no matter how good the setup is. And never you risk below, and never you go below 1:2. For me, I like targeting 1:5, 1:4. By doing this is the only way. Even with 30% win rate, you are good to go. You are just good to go. So here's my PNL for the week. Look at it on the screen. Right here is my PNL. I lost 2%, 2.0%, and there's my current account balance. As you can see right now, 9,500 and just 3 awards. So that's just $300 to go. 3 good trades, and right now I'm going to trade like a sniper, not just a machine gun. Make sure these 3 trades counts. It's either a make me or a break me. Thank you. I'll see you again next week. I wish you all a good trading week ahead. Peace.